Hey guys, Banana Luck here and welcome back to another Watch Your Realms video. This is going to be a new series. I'm going to be starting with account takeovers and this one's actually an account of one of my friends who spends quite a bit in the game, as you can see from her heroes. But unfortunately, she hasn't been clearing much of the new content that's coming out, such as Gear Dungeon and all that. So that's what we're going to be helping with today. We're going to focus on Gear Dungeon 1. I did help with Gear Dungeon 2 already, and I think we got it down to stage 4. She needs better gear to actually clear stage 5, because Arrogance just ain't cutting it there, and there's no gear that's good enough for Voka strat as well. So we're gonna do 1 today because that's clearly way simpler, and there's a Vault A5, so that's gonna make things much smoother for us, and she also has Demi as a lot, so yeah, we can even run Demi if we want to do a anti-heal strat, but we're going to do the same strat that I did on my main account, which was Grid with Vienna, and I already did some gear sorting beforehand. So it's important that for takeovers, you need to expect that you can't expect like a stage completion just because you pass the account over. You do need to have good gear going on and all that. Maybe you just struggle with the strategy side of things, but stage 4 is quite straightforward, so let's just jump into it. So we know that the boss targets the last place unit or the defender, so we're gonna go down with Vienna first, Dolores, and then we're gonna go with Oleg over here. Not sure if this works because we don't have a tank here. So Vienna might get one-shotted by the archers, but let's try it out, see if it works. This is one of the earlier levels, so I think we can still, make do with it. Okay, we can. But in the later stages, this is probably going to be very sketchy. Things up a bit. Next one's down is going to be Grid, just to slow down the herd here. So for like Gear Dungeon 1, you would need at least like 2 good Soba Arcana sets for both Grid and Vienna. And then at the up top, you just need a Valkyra with a good Infernal Raw set and maybe Isolde or even Gwendolyn if better. And then the takeovers become very easy. So I'm gonna wait for a bit for Vienna's out to be up, and then I'm gonna put Valkyra down here. Okay, next up's gonna be Gwendolyn, just to provide the big shield for Valkyra. Just need to take note of placing them side by side, so even if Gwendolyn shields herself, her ally will get that 70% shield just next to her. 50% of the normal shield strength, I think. So we're gonna wait for Gwendolyn out to be ready, pop that, and then pop Valkyra's out. And then right here we despawn Laurel, activate the Laurel's out. Because it's such an early stage, yeah, I can just pop things immediately. Speed things up a bit. Having Gwendolyn here helps a lot because that means that the shield that she applies, or rather reapplies on Valkyra, makes sure that it's a easy clear for these 2 mobs at the back. The same thing, gonna pop the out, and then pop Valkyra's out again. Yeah, lifesteal's probably not very strong here as well, so that's why I can get away with this. Okay, that's done. I just have to wait for the archers and these guys to come in. And then I can pop that out again in a bit. Okay, now we can place down L'Oreal. Pop the outs. Despawn L'Oreal. I think stage 5 will probably be a bigger struggle, but for now I think we're doing fairly okay. Yeah. Valkyra is starting to build up her damage from just being deployed for quite a long time. You can see we're even clearing this without any ultimates. The Vienna is quite stacked though. That's a A3 Vienna, and there's also a Demi buffing it. So we can actually pop the out here and clear the last wave. That's it. Stage 4 is done. See if you get lucky with one of the nice gear drops. Nope, nothing. It's a bad set. Flat stats. Let's sell those. And we'll go on to stage 5 now. Maybe we can even try for stage 6. See how things go. So Vienna down first. Dolores next. We can try with Oleg here still. See if it's gonna work. Might not work because of how strong the archers get. Yeah. Nope, we will need Oleg here instead. So let's just restart that run. And Oleg down here should be fine. Let's put Grid down next. Soba Arcana set building up. And then we have Eloin down here. Nice. I can despawn Oleg and put Gwendolyn down next. Okay. Okay, need Grid to pop this out. Be fairly sketchy here. Okay. I think we can handle the bot wave just fine. Concern is actually up top. So let's see if we can get Oleg up soon so they can have Valk down. A bit sketchy. Okay, that's close one. Put Oleg down and should be safe, and we definitely need to pop the Wood Elves here to make sure that Dolores is healed up. I think Valkyra taking that last hit was a bit too much, so let's redo that. Vienna down. Just thinking whether we have an extra hero, because Oleg was not respawning back in time. Maybe I'll put Isolde down instead. I think that will work better. Grid down next. Win down here. Let's do Isolde up top. Isolde is a defender, so gonna be able to hang through that for a bit. Clear this. And put Valkyra down next. So that she has more time to build up the stacks. And let's just pop the Sodes out here. Then we can put Gwendolyn down next. And despawn Isode once Oleg is back up. So Gwendolyn, Valk, and then let's despawn that Oleg down. We have L'Oreal here. Despawn her. And pop it out. Because we do need to get those Soba Arcana stacked up. And let's see if this can deal with the wave up top. I think Valk still has sufficient damage. Should be fine. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. Grid doesn't have enough HP. Either that or we should have placed Gwendolyn on the left actually. Pop this. Be out. Then I'm gonna have Laura down next. Reach back. See if we still manage to clear this, even without grids slow. Okay, A3 Vienna doing good work. So let's pop Gwendolyn's out, finish up that last wave up top. I think that's the second last wave actually. Do have one more spawning up later. Okay, I can put grid down. Just need to take note of Dolores here. She's getting pretty low. I think Dolores actually didn't get her rage regen from her talent. That's okay. Looks like we're clearing this just fine. Okay, that's done. And now we can actually despawn Aurel here, get it out, and that's gonna be stage 5 done. Took a few tries, but good here. Yep. That's the power of an A5 Valk actually. Just insanely strong, especially with the A3. Getting the extra damage buff from shields. And let's sell this once. See if we can get Eloin in a stronger set. More HP. If we can, actually Eloin's stats are pretty good. So I think we might be able to tank through stage 6. Yeah, let's just have a try. I did say that I'll go to stage 5, but let's just attempt stage 6. See if we can figure something out. Oh, okay, I placed the wrong hero. Should I place Oleg next? So let's do this. Oleg down. Then Grid will be down next. Go. Okay. Oleg taking a beating here. A bit of damage. And once this archer goes down, that's when we can despawn Oleg and put Isode down here instead. Let's hope this is enough. Okay, so this is probably a bit trickier. Need to wait to the last second. Pop the out. And that's okay, barely enough. If Greek can get off, no. Needed one more ultimate. I think we just needed to wait slightly longer for that. For Vienna's out. I think we popped it a bit too early. Still haven't tested if the archers are strong enough to kill off Eloin, because we have to test for that, especially when the later stages where the archers will just walk out. Because we have grid placed a bit backwards, yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Do this. Yeah, it's that last wave. I think Greed needs a bit more rage regen. That's probably what we're missing. And see if a Twin Fiend has a set that has more rage regen, because we honestly don't need that damage coming out from Greed. We just need a slow. This has 0 rage regen. Just one piece with rage regen would be nice. Ah, okay. I know what we can do. Let's do Nightmare Samsara instead, but... Oh, she doesn't even have one maxed out. We'll do Spellcaster's Echo. I think that should help with getting the rage up in time. See if we can do anything HP wise. No, I don't think we can do anything here. Because there's a crit damage set. I don't think it's gonna bring the HP up enough. Let's just do this and see if Halloween can actually tank through it. Oleg down next. Thinking if we can pop Vienna's out actually. That will ensure that she has a bit more damage in the next wave. But that also means that we might not get the rage back up in time. If Greed can get another out off, we could pull this off. Barely made it. I think we needed to pop Vienna's out a bit earlier. I think as long as 2 of the archers walk in to range, that we can pop the out. Waste a lot earlier. And can get this down. And that should give us the extra time. So they up. Yeah, I think we have a lot more rage now. Just wait for a bit. Oh, barely making it there. Did forget to put down Falk. Okay. Just pop the Solis out. So we have 18 more seconds before we get Oleg up again. think we can pop this. And then let's do lots of things going on. Let's do Valk first. And Dolores. And we can pop this. This as well. Missed that last one. Okay, let's just continue on with the run and see if Valk can even take top. Because that's gonna be a problem. Okay, she can actually tank through that. And let's see if these archers kill Elohim in one shot. They actually do. So we need to place grid far up front instead. Yeah. Okay, let's just restart the run because we missed that bottom wave anyways. And then we do Oleg down here. So grid needs to be up top. I think here is better because the crypts never even walk in here. Yeah. So once both come into range, pop that out. And get the heals going on. Nice. We can despawn Oleg now. No, it's so there. See if there's enough damage. Put Valk down as well. Okay, it looks to be sufficient. If Reed actually had a nicer set here, we won't be too worried there. One with like at least a bit of rage regen. Gwendolyn down. Okay. Loris does not have an out back. Problem. Pop Gwendolyn's out. Pop that. Enough. Despawn Laurel. And we can actually put Oleg down now. Remove his soul there. I think Valk was placed a bit late this time. It might not be able to clear through. Yep. We needed Valk to be placed down the moment she was ready, so that she gets that passive going. Okay. You can afford to wait for Grid's second out. Pop that out. Okay, that's a clean kill. See if we can get Gwendolyn up in time. Maybe we should sell Isolde earlier on and get Gwendolyn down instead, but I think we're a bit late for that. Okay. So now we just need to wait for Gwendolyn's out to be up. Box out. And despawn Laurel. And remember to heal Dolores. Get slow on the right. And we're gonna be able to deal with this, I think. Yep. Clean. I think we deal better with the top wave this time around. Very nice. Clear. Just need to make sure that Greek can clear this with Vienna. Okay. Looks like we can. We might be able to clear this. Pop Vox out again. So that she can hit the ones at the end. Didn't even have to remove the Sode actually. But let's just remove her. Just in case. We have Laurel up in a bit too. On her, get their reach back. Okay. Wait for grids. Second wave of slow. And let's put Box out again. Yeah, top wave is gonna be a lot more manageable now. Because we have Valk's passive. You can see the 3 swords around her. I think it's 4 now. So that represents that stack of damage that she gets just from being in the battle. So this last wave is probably the most sketchy one. See if you can get Vienna's out in time. Okay. So now our problem is we don't have enough rage for Valkyra, but that's gonna be sorted out here. That's it. Speed this up, because we're gonna clear that for sure. Done. Gear Dungeon 4, 5, 6, all done. 1 is really way simpler than 2, because 2 requires a lot of unique heroes. That not unique in the sense, but more like they need very specific heroes. You can see here, yeah, for this one, it's a lot more versatile. You could go with anti-heals, Artemis, Lucia, and then pair that with a Comet and your usual tanks. But obviously up top, it will mostly always be Valkyra, either with a Gwendolyn or Voltax. Some people do that with Isolde as well. You can see right here too, same thing. And Gear Dungeon 2 is slightly different because you need Ardea or Volca, Edith to make it simpler, and it's simply not doable without Hatsuit, as well as Valeria, especially in this 6th stage. And Hex is pretty much non-negotiable too. I've seen people do Zilitu with Sokadins or Twin Fin. That tends to work, but it's also a very sketchy lineup. So yeah, that's the video. Probably gonna run some giveaways, especially with the takeovers, since we are well above the 500 subs, which I shared quite some time back. And I think it's just finally I've gotten time to, figure out how to do these takeovers and yeah, more details on that. So hope that was helpful. If it was, feel free to leave a like or subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. And feel free to leave any comments if you have questions and whatnot if you're still stuck on Gear Dungeon 1. So yeah. See you in the next one.